Good morning. It's Sunday, May 11th, approaching 8 a.m. I'm on my first order of the day. Wendy's, $8.80 something for 2 point something miles. Beautiful morning. It's a little chilly, but for whatever reason I woke up and I was motivated. So I'm ready to go today. Let's have a prosperous morning and a $200 day. That's what I'm shooting for. Here's a mess. I stop back home after this order. It's going back towards my house. Go back home and brush my teeth and get my hair cleaned up and all that. Unless I get another offer, which is possible. But good start to the day. $8 and change for 2 miles. Not bad. All right, little update. Finished that Grubhub. I then remembered it was Mother's Day. So I ran home real quick. Well, I ran to Mary's Market real quick. It's the only place in town that I know of that regularly has chocolate-covered strawberries. They get the big, plump, juicy ones, too. So I ran there real quick. Got a little 4-pack for the wife for Mother's Day. Ran those home. She was just waking up. Dropped those off for her. She was happy about that. Texted my mom, wished her a happy Mother's Day. Then I got this Mary's Market order. So I've already been to Mary's Market twice today. It is 8:30. But it's like 10:30 something for 4.3 miles. So hopefully we get a lot of good like Mother's Day orders. I know a lot of times on Mother's Day I'll get offers like, you know, if somebody's kids like live out of town, they'll order food or they'll order something and have it sent to their mom. And usually the tips are pretty generous in those cases. So hopefully it'll be a profitable day. But only time will tell. We'll see. Next order. First DoorDash of the day. $7 for 4 miles for Starbucks. This put us at 26 bucks. In that range after about an hour. I guess less than an hour of working time if you factor in when I stopped to get my wife strawberries. So off to a decent start on this Sunday. We got ourselves a little McDonald's action here. I went and chilled at my spot for about 10 minutes. Pretty busy, a lot of offers coming through, nothing really very good. The best one I got that I declined was $16.45 for 10 miles for Starbucks, going all the way to the opposite side of town basically. So I went ahead and declined that, and then right after that I actually got this one, which is $9.50 for 4 miles for McDonald's. So about 37 bucks here. It's 9:20 a.m. Solid start on a Sunday. Another beautiful day. I haven't seen a cloud in like 3 days, which we were kind of overdue because we've had a lot of, not much rain, but a lot of overcast days. Also a lot of windy ass days. It's been so windy. I've been trying to go fishing, and every time I go fishing, there's like, especially on the river, there's like 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, like sustained gusts. And it's so frustrating because I can't cast. I haven't caught shit either. They're not as active when it's really windy out. The fish aren't. So, but this is taking us south side of town. Hopefully I get something on my way back and don't have to drive all the way back to my spot, but we'll see. Just delivered that McDonald's. It was a hidden tip, $1 hidden tip. It was actually $10.50 for 4 miles. So good things. Puts us at like $38, I guess. Good start to the morning. All right. I did have to drive all the way back to my spot after dropping off that McDonald's, but it's okay. I got a banger here. Potential hidden tip, $10 for 2.3 miles from Panera. And it was ready when I walked in there, which is rare these days at Panera, so all good things are happening. Let's put us at 47 at least, 48 maybe, pending a hidden tip. But it's not a huge order, so I'm not expecting a big hidden tip. probably $10 max, which is great. But we don't have too far to go, and I'm getting a phone call, so let's see what that's about. What a picture perfect day we have here. Turn that off. Picture perfect day. It's 11:14 a.m. I went home for a little bit. Girls wanted breakfast sandwiches from McDonald's, so I went ahead and took some breakfast to them. Watched the baseball highlights. Now I'm back out here. 11:14 a.m. Seems like it's busy. I was getting offers. I was sitting at home. None of them were that great, but there was getting quite a bit of them. Quite a few of them. Just before I turned the camera on, making my way up the road here, I got a Jerry's Cafe, $10 for 6.6 miles. So, not too bad. It's north of my hot zone that I hang out at. But then the order's getting delivered right on State Street, right where I hang out. So, excellent positioning order. I calculated when I was at home, I'm at $62 right now. So not bad. Between, what time did I go out? About 7:45, 8 o'clock. So I made $60 in about 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours. Hopefully we can keep that momentum rolling. Mother's Day, it's been super busy. It's amazing though, I've gotten some like edible arrangements offers. Obviously people ordering stuff for their moms, most likely. And like a couple florist offers from a florist. And the offers are terrible. It's like crazy to me, like you would order, especially the day of, you'd order something for your mom on Mother's Day. But you don't care enough about her that you would like tip the driver that's actually bringing her the gift. Like your mom's worth $2 to you to tip to get, your gift delivered to her. Like I'm not doing it. Like take it to her yourself. But so yeah, off we go. Beautiful day, 67 degrees already. Off to Jerry's Cafe we go. All right, got the Jerry's Cafe delivered. Upon arrival, I got a Grubhub, like $8.08 for 4 miles for nothing but cakes. So heading over that way now. It's been pretty remarkable today. It's been busy, and the restaurants have been as busy as I've ever seen them. These breakfast restaurants, IHOP, Denny's, Jerry's Cafe. Jerry's, where I just picked up from, a local little cafe, they had a line, they had people waiting outside for tables, which I've never seen there before. That's how busy they were. But remarkably, they're getting, all these DoorDash orders have all been ready. So it's one of two things. Either there was already a driver assigned to them and they gave up because they were waiting too long because it was so busy and they said the hell with it. Or these restaurants actually have their apps set correctly on their end. Because they can change, as far as I know, they can control how much time to give them to get the orders out. So if they're like not busy, they can like have a setting for like not busy, and then like 10 minutes after the order submitted, DoorDash will send the driver. Or like days like today where you could set it at like very busy, where it'll give them 30 minutes after the order is placed to send the order out to the driver, which I think is what's happening today, because these orders, as busy as these places are, everyone has been ready so far. A lot of these places, when they're half as busy as they are today, I'll wait 10-15 minutes sometimes for orders. So shout out to these restaurants for being on top of it today. I'm pretty sure that's what the issue is. They never changed their settings in the app to tell DoorDash like, hey, give us a little more time because it's busy. And then the drivers get stuck standing there for 10-15 minutes waiting for orders because they haven't even started it until you get there. So off to nothing but cakes. I'm going through my little shortcut now, which isn't so short because I have a slow ass in front of me. There's some massive potholes back here, but if you can avoid those, you get through here pretty quickly and you avoid all the lights out on the main street. We're driving right behind this strip mall here. Nothing but cakes is straight ahead through these little side roads. It's busy, if you can notice. These Uber and DoorDash is going crazy. So yeah, nothing but cakes. Here we come. Well, that's crazy. Nothing but cakes, which is normally like crazy busy on holidays like this. Hours are 11 to 4 on Sunday, as you can see. But they're closed and the door is locked. So, whatever. A little busy on Mother's Day. Alright, well, I spoke too fucking soon about the waiting times. I mean, it's been... I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed myself. I had a Denny's order, $17 for 8.7 miles. Good order, whatever, but it's going all the way over to the west side. It was not a good positioning order, but the pay was good. So I went and took it. I stood in Denny's for 15 minutes and like never even got helped. There was about 30 to 40 people in the waiting area waiting to be seated. And then there was like a huge group of like ghetto people that were literally at the registers trying to pay for their food using change. It was insane. I couldn't believe the chaos. It was like, wow. And then everybody in the waiting room is annoyed because they have to wait for a table, like going to breakfast at 11:30 a.m. on Mother's Day. Is it going to be busy? Like, what did you expect? So I waited 15 minutes. I couldn't even get anybody to talk to me. The food wasn't ready, so I just dropped it, whatever. And then I got a Smoky Bones order. It's actually the same pay. It was like $17 for 9 miles. Smoky Bones is a little barbecue joint. I get there. Order's not ready. Wait for like 10 minutes. I have an Uber Eats. It was a DOORDASH order. I have an Uber Eats come through. It's a double order, $19 and change for 6 miles with the potential for a hidden tip. So I was like, we're going to wait 10 minutes, whatever. So I drop it. I walk out the door. And the second I go to walk out the door, the guy's like, sir, here, I have the food. It's like, too late, bro. I just dropped it. Like, it's a good order. Somebody will be here quick to pick it up. So, the double order that I accept, the Uber one, with the potential of a hidden tip, was a ramen place, Rusai Ramen, a place we have here in town, and then Panda Express. So, Rusai Ramen, I get there. The guy working there is by himself because one guy called in and another person woke up late. So he's in there by himself. It's busy. For that place, it was busy. About half full, the tables were, which is busy for that place. Oh my God, nobody hears about your loud car. So I wait like 10 minutes. No big deal. The guy's by himself. I felt bad for him. But he got it ready quick. So then I go over to Panda to pick up the second half. By now, it's been at least 15 minutes since I accepted the order, maybe 20 minutes. And I get there, and it's not busy for Panda Express. Wasn't busy at all. Hadn't even started it yet. And I showed some frustration, and I feel bad for the girl at the register because it's not her fault. But I didn't make a scene or anything like that. It was just like, I was visibly frustrated. It was like, oh my God, like, it's been 45. I've spent like the last 45 minutes waiting for orders to be made, and I haven't made any money. I was about to lose my mind. I was about to just like drop it, deliver this ramen order, and go home. I still might, because I'm really irritated with how this is going. So, anyways, I think I'm at like $70. I keep dropping these orders because they're just taking forever. I spoke too soon when I said that the orders were being ready when I arrived, because it's been a complete nightmare ever since I made that clip. So I got the Panda order. They actually got it together fairly quickly. I feel bad for the girl because she was just kind of looking at me like, oh shit, which is because I'm in there a lot, so they know me. And she just kind of looked at me like, oh shit, he's mad. Because I don't get mad. I'm patient. I only take good orders. So I factor in the wait time. The wait time's factored in because every order I take is usually worth it, you know. But when it's 3 orders in a row where I have to wait and like I'm just not getting anywhere, I was entering freak out mode. I'm a little calmer now. Still annoyed. It's still a good order. It's almost $20 for 6 miles. So we'll get this delivered, and we'll see if I even want to keep on going with the day because I'm on tilt right now. If I was playing poker, I would have flipped the table. We'll see when I drop these off. We'll see what happens. All right, well, I delivered that double order. Immediately got an order. It wasn't a good one, but it was going back to my zone for a sushi. $7 for 5.8 miles. It was going actually directly, like right next to my spot that I sit at. So I get to the sushi place and it's not ready. They said there's like 4 or 5 delivery orders ahead of mine. So I just turned around and walked out. Like, I mean, I don't think it's the store's fault or anything. I mean, it's just everything's just super busy today because it's Mother's Day. But if everything's a 20 to 30 minute wait time, I don't care what it's paying. It's not worth it. I'm not going to stand in these restaurants for 20 to 30 minutes at a time. So I'm taking my $90 or whatever I've made so far, 12:52 p.m., and I'm going home. At least for now. Maybe I'll come back out later tonight. I don't know. But I don't think it's the restaurant's fault. I do know for a fact, at least in DoorDash, you can change it to like restaurant is very busy so that the drivers don't get sent there right away. So I don't know. I don't know if it's lack of preparation on the restaurant's end or what it is. But it's frustrating. Other drivers are visibly frustrated when I go into these restaurants because they've all been waiting longer than me when I get in there, and it's just like, it's not worth the stress. This job's easy, but I don't know. When you see the potential, we see all these great orders out here, and then you just get stuck sitting there waiting. For every second you wait, the order is worth less and less. So I'm just going to throw in the towel and go home for now. Maybe I'll cool off and come back out later tonight. I mean, it's just going to be busy tonight. It's Mother's Day night, so it's going to be busy for dinner. Busy is a good thing, generally. But when none of the food is ready and everything is like 30 minutes behind, it's just not profitable. So I'm going to go home and try to chill out and relax. We'll see you soon. Maybe. We are back out here. It is, actually I don't have my car on, so I don't know, 4:23 p.m. Still Mother's Day. Came back out about an hour ago. I've done 2 orders, a $13.56 for 6 miles IHOP. I got that while I was sitting at home on Grubhub. That's what brought me back out. I was debating on what time to come back out, but then I got that offer and I was like, well, seems like this is a sign. So I took that one. As you can tell, it's busy. Uber keeps going off. No issues with that. Then I got a Dos Reales Mexican restaurant order, $14 for 4 miles. Obviously took that one. Just delivered that. That was on Uber. And while I was dropping that off, or on the way to drop that off, I got this, man, $31 for 28 miles. Where the hell's that going? Starbucks. Nothing crazy. It's just $7 for 3.8 miles. But it was right by where I was dropping off at. Sorry, I was getting a text from my dad. Oh my goodness. So anyway, it ended up being like $7 for 2 miles. But I'm at Starbucks now. Car backfiring. About to head out of here. Another Uber order. It is crazy. So we'll see you soon. All right, so it is popping out here on Mother's Day. I forgot how busy Mother's Day is. Christ. I went ahead to that little Starbucks order. After dropping that off, I got a DoorDash $14.66 for 7.3 miles. It's like exactly $2 a mile. $12.10 tip on that. It was a lot of food. I thought it might be a hidden tip, but no dice. But still, it was a good order. That was a DoorDash. And right before I got there, I got an Uber Eats, $12 for 7 miles for Panda Express. Headed back to my area. I'm way up north right now, to the northern hot zone, where I come every once in a while. Not so much lately, but every now and then I get pulled up here. So there's a Panda Express. I'm looking at it right now, right over here. We're going to go in here and see. It's just one plate for $12 for 7 miles. I think it's just so busy that all these orders are getting boosted base pay on Uber Eats, because everything's been like $12 or $13 or more. The dollars to miles hasn't been great. I had one come through, it was $31 for 29 miles. That was crazy. But going all the way to Byron, which is far. Sorry about that, got cut off. But I had a $31 for 29 mile order for, I don't remember where it was even from, but it didn't really matter. It was going to Byron, which is far. From where I'm at right now, it's about a 45-minute drive. So no thank you. But we'll go in and grab this Panda order. So I'm not exactly sure how this happens, but this gentleman ordered from the Panda Express 8 miles away from his house, almost 8 miles, when he has one literally walking distance from where he lives. I don't know if it's the apps just sent, I don't know if it's the apps doing it or customers not paying attention or a combination of both. I do know that sometimes like certain locations will offer deals that other locations don't. Like some places will offer like $5 off over $20 or whatever, some stuff like that. So people go out of the way to order from those stores. And then in most cases, it's like the furthest store from their house. So then the order sucks for the driver. And they have a hell of a time getting people to pick up, I would guess. But still getting offers, so it don't matter though, because I got 7 miles before I can even worry about picking up another order. But yeah, I don't know how that works. But I don't know, I've heard that the apps just direct you. Sometimes they only give you one option, and it's the option that's furthest away. Maybe that's the case. I do know some restaurants can turn on and off their delivery apps, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe the other one's not accepting orders right now or something. I don't know. But off we go. 12 bucks for 7.7 miles or something. Hello, sorry about the weird camera angle again, but this light's about to turn green and I don't want to be messing with my phone. Finished that Panda Express. Ended up getting a double offer again. $20 for 7 miles. This is a Five Guys and an Olive Garden. I feel like the Olive Garden is the big paying one, mainly because the Five Guys was ready when I got there, which is never the case. And the Olive Garden is a much bigger order. But I think I'm going to call it a night after this. I'm not sure where I'm even at financially. I do know the $14 Mexican food order ended up being... Am I supposed to... I don't know where I'm going right now. I screwed this up. The $14 Mexican food order ended up being $21.99, so it was a nice generous tip. So I'm at least in the $150 range, I'm guessing. I don't even know. I'll be well above that by the time I drop this off, but I will let you know once everything is calculated. So I'm back home. Had a little incident. Not a bad one. Not for me. Had a double order for Five Guys and Olive Garden. Delivered the Five Guys, no problem. Went to deliver to the Olive Garden, got to the address. Bunch of food, 2 bags full of food, heavy bags. Little old lady answers the door. She's like, "Oh, that's not for me." I'm like, "Okay." So I showed her the address. I'm like, "This is your address?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, the order was for somebody named Matthew. I'm like, it's from a Matthew. Do you know a Matthew? She's like, "No, I don't know a Matthew." And she's like, "That's way too much food for me because I live here by myself." I'm like, "Okay. Sorry to bother you, whatever." Go on about your day. And I go out to my car. I text the customer. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm in Midland, Texas." He's like, "For some reason, when I entered the address, it picked the Illinois address." He's like, what can we do?" So the customer's in Midland, Texas, 1,000 miles away from me. So obviously, all we could do is cancel the order. I got paid for it, full pay, all that or whatever. We just completed the order. I called support to make sure that I was clear. This is what we got. 3 salads, like at least a half dozen breadsticks, spaghetti with meat sauce, steak gorgonzola, Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, and the wife took the chicken tortellini. So we got all kinds of food. There's $106 worth of food. Pretty wild. Good morning. It is the next day, obviously. As you can tell, yesterday ended on a positive note. I got frustrated in the lunch shift and went home at about $90. Came back out about 3:30, 3:45. It only worked till like 6 and made another $90. So I finished at like 180 ballpark, 178, 180, something like that. And I got free Olive Garden out of the deal. So the family got fed, made $180. I hit a baseball bet that I forgot that I made yesterday morning. Christian Yelich to hit a home run. Just $5, won $35 on that. He hit a home run, so I didn't look till hours later. I completely forgot I even made the bet. So, turned out to be a good day. If you like my videos, like, subscribe, and comment as always. And you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video.